Hey guys, Becky Speckart here, and today we are going to talk about how to pack for a family camping trip. I'm going to talk to you about planning and getting organized, clothing, food, safety, and entertainment. Category number 1, planning. For travel, we create a shared checklist through Google Keep. The beauty of it, though, is that you can have other collaborators. So my husband and I have an ongoing shared grocery list so that we don't double up on stuff. And then also, it's perfect for travel. Slowly add things to the shared list. And we'll even put things like turn the heat down, make sure all their doors are locked, so that whoever is walking out of the house last can look at that list and be like, did we get our chargers? Did we get our breast pump? Have a plan B. Assume that something could go wrong and talk about it ahead of time about what you'll do if Junior's being a crazy person. I know there's not a ton that you can pack ahead of time with kids because there's a lot of things they need every day, but there are some things you can do slowly, and I would recommend that. When we go camping or we're doing anything overnight, it's a new environment for kids. One thing that really helps with sleep is making sure you bring their little lovey. Buckets are great for being able to load up a bunch of dishes after you've had a meal and taking them to the bathroom that maybe has a sink, or that you take them to that little potable water station to clean out. You'll be really glad you have a couple buckets on hand. I've found that a really great use for an old rusty cookie sheet is camping. These cookie sheets are great for dinner time because often someone's grilling and they need a sturdy thing that they can just put the hamburgers and hot dogs on. They're also great just for individual trays. When you're camping, space is precious. So I've found that using a laundry basket is great for just piling clothes or dishes or things and quickly getting them out of the way. I find that it's really convenient to have some Tupperware that just stays in the camper because inevitably there's too much food, and it helps avoid waste, and it helps whatever it is to travel better. Having a fly swatter with you on the trip is actually really nice. One pesky mosquito or fly in your tent that is keeping everybody awake and being super irritating, so you'll be glad you have one. Kids have to go to the bathroom at the most inconvenient times in the entire world. Like, I don't know, when they wake up in the middle of the night. Kind of a security blanket for all of the bathroom needs. Category number 2, clothing. Over the years, I feel like I've got a pretty awesome system for packing my kids. The first thing you need is just a pile of hair ties. A pair of pants, when I take them, fold them in half and lay them long way. A shirt, a pair of underwear, and a pair of socks. Rolling, nice and snug, and adhering a hair tie around it. And actually, you want to put the longest thing on the bottom. The shirt, then a pair of underwear, pair of socks. Then we have the pull-up for her nap time. Take it and roll. Grab a hair tie, wrap it around. Depending on how you camp, I recommend taking the clothes and putting them straight in the camper. Why not? A good pair of boots for hiking in the woods, and a good pair of sandals to throw on for when we're at the campsite. Category number 3, food. Food is a big part of a camping trip, and to be honest, for me and my husband, it looks completely different. So one thing that we've done to help with that is we talk about the menu ahead of time and agree on it. Keurig machines, they are wonderful for just running hot water through in a coffee cup to warm up a formula bottle or to warm up a bottle with breast milk in it. And then the obvious reasons of coffee and instant oatmeal. I've got 3 sippy cups, 1 for each kid. It's just nice to not have to worry about them spilling their drinks everywhere, whether it's in the tent, pop-up, or camper. The 5-gallon drink dispenser. Because when you get to a campsite, you're not always sure if there's easy access to potable water. And for obvious reasons, bring baby wipes. Super nice when you don't have easy access to running water. They're reusable squeezy packets. And then I'll use this little ice cream scoop to kind of put it in there, and it just helps with the mess with my 18-month-old who likes to have the reins. He likes to have control, and it'll just make my life easier in the next couple days. So ices, they cool everybody off, they're refreshing, and they can take an explosive situation and buy you some time when you've got cranky or hungry or overheated kids. I would recommend packing a variety of snacks that don't have to be refrigerated for snacks or while they're waiting for dinner. Kids wake up pretty hangry, and so it's nice to be able to just give them a muffin or some kind of bread that's quick, fills their tummies up. Reese's peanut butter cup with your s'more. That's all I'm gonna say. Game changer. Camping is also a great time to just buy some kind of weird random fruit, like a star fruit or a dragon fruit, and then for dinner we cut it open as a family. It's healthy, it's fun, and then it's a fun experience that you have together. Category number 4, safety. So I would argue that the chair for your baby or toddler is the single most important item to bring on this camping trip, because it keeps your kid in around the campfire when they would like to run up and dive face first into the fiery flames, or keeps them from smearing food all over the inside of your tent. So whether that's the Pop and Sit that we recently bought at Walmart, that could be a little camping chair and has a little tray on it, like our Chow Baby high chair that has been wonderful, honestly, just to take to people's houses who don't have accommodations for a baby or a toddler. I have had friends who have brought little baby gate play yards so that they could have a moment to rest when they're camping with their toddlers. If you have a pack and play for the kid to sleep in, pull that outside. I've also brought our little exerciser, which is huge and inconvenient, but worth every square inch of space it took up, because it allowed my baby to stand up straight. I could just throw food on the exerciser, snacks for them to eat, so it doubled as kind of like a high chair, but then also allowed him to be contained when we were trying to set up. In here we have Tylenol, anti-itch cream, allergy medicine. Her pediatrician told me that if you know that your kid has pretty bad allergies, it's a good idea to proactively give them the allergy medicine in the morning. Benadryl, Motrin, eye itch relief. This is the old trusty snot sucker. That's right, folks, the Power Cap. This is great because it's multi-purpose. It shades you from the sun. Oh, I can't see anything. It's so dark out. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's great. Oh, it's even brighter. Woo! Power Cap. Nothing ruins a camping trip faster than a sunburn, and so help keep everybody cool and safe by bringing a hat for them, especially for my 18-month-old. It's great to have a hat that you can tie under their chin so they can't rip it off. We have gotten creative with sleeping arrangements. When we had a pop-up camper, we would shove the pack and play in one end that slid out for the bed. It fit right in there. It was perfect. And then when we switched to the camper, my husband made sure that he got a bunk bed version. It's got a double on the bottom and a single on top. And so I actually found an old headboard in our basement, and we took bungee straps to keep my 2 youngest from rolling off. It actually worked really well. Bug spray and sunscreen. So Avon Skin So Soft Bug Guard Plus. It's insect repellent and SPF 30 sunscreen spray. Loves the smell, love the ease of which it goes on, and that I killed 2 birds with 1 stone. Category number 5, entertainment. It's always good to assume that there's a chance it could rain. For me, I bring the magnets that all 3 ages of my children like to play with. Coloring books and crayons, doing a leaf rubbing with a crayon. I love bringing glow sticks. They make it really fun and it helps keep track of your kid. We love having board games on hand in the camper. Candyland, Trouble, card games. Think about bringing a Kindle with a movie, especially if you're camping with a bunch of friends. And it's really clutch to have books in the camper. It helps wind the kids down after the day. It's comforting for them because there's so many different things in their environment. If you have the choice between a stroller and a baby jogger, definitely go with the jogger, because the ride will be a lot smoother on the gravel. It's going to allow you to have your arms free and to get out and enjoy the great outdoors with your kids. And even though kids often start out gung-ho, everybody gets tired, and you're going to be really glad that you have a place for them. I know we've been thankful to have our jogger when we've gone impromptu to a festival nearby to enjoy the trails, or maybe you need to take several of your kids to the camp shower. Baby joggers are just really a great friend to have to any parent going camping. You may want to consider also bringing a baby backpack. If I can find a way to keep my baby shaded with a hat and hydrated, I have yet to have a child who doesn't just love being in the baby backpack. What this has is an outside shower. And our kids who just came from a playground that had sand, we have this mat, we hosed them off out here and they got a bath. Absolutely epic for dirty, grungy kids that you don't even want to step foot in your camper. I think the most beautiful thing about going on a family camping trip is that I am actually present with my children. I've left home, I've left my to-do list. I'm so thankful for that time just to go on a hike or talk around a campfire with my husband after the kids have gone to bed. Not only that, but to experience the wonder that the kids have, like the incredible deep purple amethyst geodes that are in this camp store. To watch my daughter giggle as the cold stream rushes over her feet. It's totally worth it. You have to get there, and that's some work, but so worth it. So I hope you've enjoyed tagging along on our family camping trip, and that it's given you some camping hacks that you can apply when you go and you make your own memories. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, share it with a friend, comment below. I would love to hear from you. So go make some beautiful, frustrating, squirrely, wonderful memories with that little family of yours. This has been Becky, #NoFilter.